Hello and welcome again to another episode of Nerf News, your number one source for Nerf news on the net. I'm your host, Drac, and today we're talking about the rival Artemis and other things. So, I awoke to text from my UK friends about this website, ACD Distribution. No idea what this website is actually for, but it means that we can finally, legally talk about the Nerf rival Artemis. And I am very excited about this one because I've been waiting to talk to you about it for a while because it's really, really, really cool. It's a Springer rival blaster with an integrated hopper. Technically, it's like 3 magazines slammed together, but it's basically an integrated hopper, which means no more fumbling with Zeus magazines, which is excellent because Zeus magazines are kind of a pain, especially loading them into our previous Springer that we got, the Atlas, which fires 2 rounds at a time, which is kind of not my style. So this fires 1 round at a time. It's getting standard rival performance. They even say that down here. We have 30 meters per second or 100 FPS. They're not using the miles per hour anymore, I suppose, but it has 30 rounds of capacity, which is why there are 3 10-round tubes built into it. Now, a few people were confused because it's a shotgun style prime but has 4 barrels. They're like, are these going to rotate? And my theory is yes, they will rotate. So you've got 3 to load each time, and then 1 down here, which is obviously connected to the plunger system for this massive Springer, which will fire. So it'll fire from the bottom, and each one of these 3 will load until these run out. I'm pretty sure that reloading will have something to do with this back cap here. We'll just pop it off. Actually, now that I'm looking at it again, that seems difficult. Probably reload somewhere from up at the top or over on the side panel because this has springs coming out of the back end of it, and there's no way that Hasbro would have us pulling springs and followers out of magazines for a hopper like this. Very strange. So I'm actually not 100% sure how we're going to be reloading this immediately, but I'll get back to you when I know, probably in the official review itself. So anyway, this is the Artemis, continuing with our Greco theme, and it's the XVII 3000. Now the 30 is obviously for the 30 rounds of capacity. The others are just random Roman numerals, it would seem. So, it's single trigger because it's not flywheel. We have this kind of awkward grip. I really would have preferred an EAT style grip, just anything like an angled foregrip. This is completely vertical, which is not my personal preference, but it looks pretty good in red. I don't know who would ever buy this blue one, but the red one looks pretty hot. You've got a bandolier attachment point here and the ubiquitous Rivals safety button, which nobody ever uses. But I think that this is going to be sweet. It is, of course, in keeping with Rivals stuff. Pretty expensive. They're claiming that it'll be released at the very beginning of the year. That seems ambitious to me, but it is possible given where this is in the distribution timeline. So, retail price of 45 United States dollars. That sounds about right for this. In all honesty, it is a Springer, so it'll be lower, but everything in Rival is more expensive. And it'll come with the 30 rounds that you need to load it up. In other rival news, they've decided that they're going to be releasing a rechargeable battery pack for the Chaos, which is cool because the Chaos takes a lot of batteries if you're using stock stuff. Now, if you haven't already seen my mod guide and switched it over to LiPo power, you're nuts because it loves LiPo power and it works really well with a full rewire, new micro switches, and some sweet LiPo action. But this is designed to work with the stock battery tray. You can see it drops in here, and it's going to look like this. Now, this style of adapter and charger tells me that I'm pretty sure this is going to be a NiCad. I don't think that they necessarily say that anywhere on this website, but NiCad could be worse or better than stock alkalines depending upon how it's set up. Now, it's going to be cheaper in the long run if you're using your Chaos every weekend than buying more and more alkalines, but rechargeable alkalines aren't the end of the world. And this is a NiCad. I would have much rather seen Hasbro release some sort of lithium style battery pack, but I understand where the liabilities get into with that. Anyway, this is a step in the right direction, just like how I surmised in my original review on the Terra Scout that we would be seeing more rechargeable battery stuff, since that is, of course, a blaster that's powered by a rechargeable NiCad battery. This is, in fact, coming to light and coming true. So, hashtag called it, but now we're going to start getting these rechargeable battery packs for some of our flagship blasters, no doubt. very, very cool to see this specific and proprietary. It even says Rival on it, so that's kind of neat that it's been designed exclusively for the Chaos, although it would have been neat to have like something else that would have worked in more blasters that just happen to take C or D batteries. Now, the only other thing in the spirit of hashtag called it that I wanted to tell you is if you didn't sign up yet with the nerfperks.com Drax Toy Lab link, then you've missed out, because as you can see, the Alpha Hawk is on nerfperks.com. It's not in stores yet in the States, so if you want to purchase one, this is the fastest way to get it. So if you want to get your hands on the AccuStrike Alpha Hawk early, then you can do exactly what I did today, which is redeem some of your rewards points for the Alpha Hawk. It's only 3,800 points, which isn't terrible in the grand scheme of things. That's less than bows and double dealers and tri-strikes. Now, it's not quite as luxurious as the Terra Scout at 20,000 points, but it's a very affordable point tier if you go out and spend, I think, if you spend your money properly and hit the monthly double your points values, that should have been very, very attainable. But luckily for you, it's not too late. You can still get a head start using nerfperks.com/DraxToyLab as your landing page for creating your account. You will get bonus points for doing that, and then you can redeem some of your receipts and pick up the Alpha Hawk. Now, the fastest way to get this was to have those points already so that you could order today when it dropped, but if you missed that, it's not too late to get a head start. And I still think that this will be faster than, or I'm hoping, because when you order it, they say that it'll take 6 weeks, up to 6 weeks to deliver, but I've had as fast as 2-day turnarounds from Nerf Perks in my area, and I am in Atlanta, Georgia, so I'm hoping that it'll be super speedy quick and we can get that review out to you very soon. But that's the news. Happy December, happy holidays to you, whatever you may celebrate, from my very, very small family to yours. We've talked about the Artemis, we've talked about super sweet rechargeable battery tech, and we've teased you about how you may or may not have gotten on board the AccuStrike Alpha Hawk Nerf Perks hype train when I told you about it a while back. Also, they've extended Nerf Perks for the end of 2000, I think 18. I'm not sure if it's 18 or 17, but I know that they're giving us at least another year. So for those of you that were panicking about dumping all of your points this month, no worries. Just spend them on things that you want, like the Alpha Hawk, or keep saving up for a Terra Scout. I would love to get an extra Terra Scout via this point system. I think that that would be sweet. But thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I have another video coming out today very soon detailing a giveaway and a golden Nerf magazine. So that should be pretty special. Stick around, stay tuned for that for me, please. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in that video in a couple of hours. Much love, Nerf on, Drek out.